Time now to get started with the original Riders Club. And how am I going to do that, you may ask? Well, first of all, I need to move myself back over to Atlanta, because that's where it starts. That's where I'm going to head now. Changing city back to Atlanta, because that is where the original Riders Club supposedly starts. And then once I am done with that, I will probably consider doing the next 5 races after that. So, let's head into my garage now, and let's pump up my Ducati. Yeah, I was trying to remember what manufacturer it was, but I just remembered it was Ducati. So, let's switch over to that ride now. My B-Class Ducati SS 1000. Because I need a sport bike for the next event, and I am going to do some customizing to this thing. So it's time now, once I check this. Okay, that's everything we can fit to this thing. It is time now to cue the music. Yeah, I'll keep that the same. Okay, I have now customized my Ducati SS 1000 to mostly be pink. And as for the rider I've chosen, well, because I more recently unlocked Naomi, I figured I might as well use her as a rider. Because, you know, diversity. It exists for a reason. Also because I like to be all-encompassing with my character choices. So yeah, that's cool. Okay, let's head out to the garage now. I reckon we've done everything we need to do now, so let's now get started with the original riders.
Now call up that chump Oscar and tell him a poem hooked you up.
Now I'm gonna find my first club race, which, believe it or not, is located right here, so that's where I'm gonna go. And can I cut through here? Yes, I can cut through here. This is probably gonna take me a little while to get used to, especially with the speed that this bike has. This could take me a little while to get used to. But hopefully it's one thing I will get used to. So, let's go. Starting off with a circuit race. I should also mention I put on a level 2 neon here for my bike as well. I should also mention that bike at the front is the Aprilia Millefactory. I think is how it's pronounced. But anyway, here we go, on my pink Ducati SS 1000. I also have a lot of money, so let's see how we go. Hopefully if I'm lucky I won't have too many issues with making it to the finish. Once I get used to it... Okay. And I hit a car. This is probably going to be where my skill rating goes down even more, because I am pretty bad at riding sport bikes. I'm not afraid to admit that. So these first few races, if I make a lot of mistakes, they're going to be pretty tricky. Is what I think. It would really help if I use the weight transfer button. And I go straight into a car. That's probably the worst possible place I can reset. Well, as long as I'm getting some of the pain out of the way, then who am I to complain at this stage? Well, at least I can say I'm staying close to the leaders. How did I avoid all those trees? I am also using the weight transfer button, which I did make to be triangle because that's one thing I basically need to do here. And wow. That was insane. I did not think I was going to win that race first try. Right there at the line, I just got them both. I basically pulled off a Ricky Craven style finish right there at the end. That's just how insane that was. Anyway, so Kyle was second, Curly third, Ivana fourth, and Xavier finished in fifth.
What I tell you, homie, is nothing to be scared of.
That was amazing. And we have a total of 14 races to do in the original Riders Club. However, I'm not going to do them all at once, because I do split these up into separate segments for a reason, and this time we're now doing Freeway Loop, which means hopefully this one should be easy enough, as long as I don't have to deal with too much traffic. I have also driven this course before, so I more or less know what I'm doing here. Here we go. Alright, here we go. 2 laps of the freeway loop. And just have to stay on my bike, hopefully. I reckon this is a course I'm familiar with, so this shouldn't be too hard. Even though I will no doubt be hitting top speed very quickly. But anyway, I know what to do here. I don't think this is going to be too hard. I just need to stay on my bike and don't hit too many things whilst I'm at it. I basically just need to stay on the freeway and basically go balls out here. Anyway. I also know that once I am done with this and one more race, I will unlock Raw, and I really thought for sure that was going to be a catastrophe, but I somehow dodged the bullet. A bullet that probably should have killed me, but it somehow didn't. Because I slotted through. Anyway. Second lap. here on the freeway loop. I should not have downshifted there, but I somehow did. Anyway, because I'm basically on the limit. I can also say there is no weight transfer technique required here. I knew that was going to happen. I was just waiting to see how long it was before I hit something, and then right there, that was basically my answer. I'm gonna go around this time, so I don't hit anything. And maybe if it's possible, I might be successful in winning this first try, and yes I am. Win first try, baby! And I cannot get my bike to stop. Oh well. Oh, it just stopped there. Okay. So, 2.2 seconds in the end over Doobs. Xavier was third. Drywall fourth. Weren't there 5 of us in this race? Oh, there were 6 of us. Okay. So Dwayne was 5th, Maddie 6th, and I think that's it.
Alright, homie, that's a win, but don't let it go to your head. They got lots of competition out there.
I'm sure I do, baby. Anyways, 2 races down. I think it's 3 races to go. Here in Atlanta. Let's now move on to race number 3. On the edge. This is probably where my win streak is going to end. Because I have not got a win streak any higher at the moment than 2 in recent times. Okay, here we go. Time now for race number 3, and then afterwards we will have the ability to use Roar. And that's a wall. Oh, I actually make it through the corner this time, without needing to know where the shortcut is. Probably doesn't matter anyway, but whatever. I'm still trying, so... we'll see how we do. I think I was going too slow in the mall for someone. That's probably how I knocked him off. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I'm still in the fight for the win, so we'll see how we go. Okay, I'm up front now, so maybe if it's possible this might actually work out okay. Anyway. Using the ramp, so I avoid trouble. And this time around I am successful. Because it shows I am staying up front. Or staying up front as much as I can. Still kind of sucks to say that I have to be in the oncoming lane and not in the flowing lane to get through these next few checkpoints. I'm using nitrous at the end, and there we go. I beat Weston to the line by less than a second. Hunter 3rd, Jess 4th, Tracy 5th, and Jalil finishes in 6th.
You got a lot of stacks out there, man. It's burning a hole in your pocket.
And now we have got... oh yeah, it's Zone that we must get. I'd assume that's what we must get for sports bikes, not for choppers and muscle cars. Okay, anyway. Might as well get my replay now since it's been long enough. It also wouldn't surprise me if the next race is going to be a wet one. So, second time around, I managed to put together something better. And in all honesty, I think I'm glad to say it worked out for me. It also helped to say that I did lift off the throttle a few times in a few areas. I was honestly amazed to say I did not fall off my bike there, because I really thought for sure that was going to be a very costly error, but thankfully it wasn't. And apparently I got this bike from Clayton. I'd assume that's a town in Atlanta, but I don't know for sure. I think there's a character from the amazing world of Gumball that's called Clayton. He's basically a ball of clay. It's an old show I used to watch on Cartoon Network. But anyway, whatever. It doesn't matter. I just know this because I watch the cartoons. I'm pretty sure Clayton is a popular name in some areas. Yeah, this was me on my bike, basically on the freeway at the end. And in the end, I got the win. So that's now 3 races down, and we still have another 2 races to go. I still think it would have been more useful if they would have given sport bikes the raw movement, not the zone, but I guess there's a reason for it, so I'll just take their word for it. Anyway, we've now done 3 races, as we are doing another ordered race, which means I need to figure out where the shortcuts are pretty quickly if I'm going to win this. I really had to downshift there so I wouldn't be caught up in a mess. At least I can say it's easier to slot your way through the tunnel now, which is one thing I don't have with the cars. But anyway. Slotting through there. And at the moment I am leading, which means I must be doing something right. Under the circumstances. And downshifting so I don't get caught up in the mall. I should also mention it's pretty foggy now, so some things might be harder to see, but I'm pretty confident in saying that for now, all seems to be well. And I am still running up front with the leaders, which is another thing that's helping me right now. I'm not making too many mistakes, and I'm still keeping myself in the game, which is one thing. And trying to get myself out of the oncoming lane, I managed to do that successfully. And now I just need to head up here, as I have now hit top speed, and my top speed I think was just over 225, so I think that pretty much tells you how fast I'm going. As I downshift, and there we go. I win! 4 races down, and I've won 3 of these 4 races first try. So I think that tells you how well most of this has gone up to this point. So Weston 2nd, AJ 3rd, Mayo 4th, and Boo finished in 5th and last. 12.2 seconds behind me.
You got a lot of stacks out there, man. It's burning a hole in your pocket.
I'm pretty sure I'll sooner or later have enough money to buy myself an exotic, but I won't get down to that yet because there's still a few other things for me to do first. Anyway, one race to go here in Atlanta. Adrenaline. It's either 5 or 6 races we have to do here, but I'm pretty convinced it's 5. Although I could be wrong, but whatever. I've won 3 of these 4 races first try. So maybe if it's possible I can do the same again. Here we go. Yeah, you know what, I'm just gonna do what these guys do and go on to the top of the building. Maybe see if that does anything good for me. Well, I'm doing pretty good so far because I'm running in second. And I am right behind the leader. As I wind up going this way, and under the gas truck. Now I just have to hope I can get everything else to work out in my favour. That worked out okay for me in the end. I really thought sure I wasn't going to, but I'm so glad it did. There it is. First place on only my second try, and by 0.04 of a second over Dwayne. With Mayo in third, and where are the other 2 guys? I don't think they're showing up on the scoring monitor. Oh well.
Now that's a real bike.
If you say so. And yep, that's it. Okay, our first 5 races of the original riders are now cleared. I should probably put a vinyl on this thing next time. I think that might be what I'll do. Anyways, first 5 races are down, as we are now 65% complete with the original progress of the game. And next time, I'll be heading again to San Diego. And as for the other 4 races I do, well, I will leave those for another day once I'm done in San Diego, because, well, I don't want to get caught out with any copyright strikes. Fortunately, I haven't been so far, but whatever, doesn't matter. We have done part 1 of the original riders, and next time we will be doing part 2 here in San Diego. So, next time on Midnight Club 3, Dub Edition Remix, Original Riders Part 2.